Cool bass tones. I'm liking the sound I get from these strings. They're cool. We're going to talk about them. We're going to hear them some more. So welcome to the Rumbling Man YouTube channel, guys. I'm Rumbling Man. I'm a multi-instrumentalist in that I play guitar and bass. So this channel is for people who play guitar, bass, or both. Either way, if you're a guitar or bass player, you're going to dig this channel. You're going to dig the content, the gear reviews. So do me a favor. If you've never been here before, please go ahead and click the subscribe button and subscribe to me. Love to have you as one of my regular subscribers. And also give me the thumbs up if you like this kind of content. I've been on a bit of a quest because I'm actually really passionate about bass strings. It's kind of a weird subject to be passionate about, but the thing is, think about everything on your bass. Like, the string is what you really come in contact with, and it has a lot to do with the tone and the sound that your bass produces. I've discovered a lot of different bass strings have a lot of different uses, and so my basses, I like to have a different kind of set of strings on every single one of them. And one type of strings I'm really into flatwound strings. I've been trying different sets of flatwound strings for 7 or 8 years now, and I have some favorites, I have some least favorites, but I really wanted to try these Dunlop stainless steel flatwound bass guitar strings, and the gauge I got is 40 to 100. I took a very keen interest to this set when I read an article. I recently came across an article by Ed Friedland, the Bass Whisperer. It's a beautiful article, and if you want to check it out for yourself, I do have a link in the description of this video so that you can do that. But in this article, Ed went on and just kind of chronicled years of having tried out different sets of flatwound bass strings. Really interesting, and I found that a lot of it lined up with my own experiences. But it was what he had to say in the article about the Dunlop strings. He kind of sung their praises a little bit, and he found no cons, no drawbacks with them. My P bass that I'm demoing these strings on today, I took a set of Thomastik-Infeld flats off of it to put these on. So if you've heard that bass lately on my channel, you heard the TI flats. And you can see reviews of just about all these strings on my channel, and I'll put a playlist in the description where you can check out my flatwound string reviews. But I'm interested in these particular flats by Dunlop. If you're looking for a versatile flat, these just may get you there, because I have found that they kind of act like rounds. Now, to the touch, they don't necessarily feel like rounds. They've got a smooth texture. They feel like a flatwound string. But when you start playing them, you can kind of feel that they have a zing to them. That's cool, because if you're like me and you kind of prefer to play flatwound strings, but sometimes you need a tone that's a little more present, a little more articulate, like that of round wounds, then maybe a set of these will work for you. Dunlop flatwound bass strings provide a clear, solid, fundamental, and unprecedented tonal versatility. Rolling off your bass's tone knob takes you from a modern, punchy, and articulate sound to the deep, mellow thump heard on classic records. Each set is carefully designed for lower tension and consistent string-to-string tone and output. Nice. Performance is everything. Sold, right? Interesting what they said about rolling off the tone knob. Let's try that. Let's roll off the tone knob on my P bass and roll it off, not all the way to like a 0, but how about down to about a 2 or 3, and see if it gives us those old school thump sounds. So just to tell you what we're running today, you're hearing my bass through the Line 6 Helix LT, through some patches and a collection of patches that I made called SVT, which is available in my patch store, link in the description of this video. And for my bass, I'm playing a Fender Road-worn late 50s P bass, reissue obviously. And the pickup is the Sonic Pickups Bygone P bass pickup, which is a wonderful modern take of a recreation of old school tones. All right, so let's check this out. Let's check this out. Can we get those old thumpy tones? Can we from this Dunlop set? One way to find out. Let's hear it. Now that's pretty cool. And so I think these are really versatile. I like what it can offer, but it can also really offer you this high-end zing. They're versatile. And you can slap these flats, which is interesting because to me, with flatwound strings, it's very important that the tension be low. I love the Thomastik-Infeld strings because they're so low tension and they just feel beautiful to play. These strings are also a nice low tension, but they have this zing to them. Check this out. You can slap the crap out of these flats. Let's listen. I've been looking for a favorite flatwound. I've polled, groups that I have on Facebook. What's everybody's favorite flats? And I went back and forth between Thomastik and D'Addario because I really love the D'Addario chromes and I really love the Thomastik-Infeld flats. That said, I like the sound that these Dunlops give me more than I like the sound of the TIs. I like the versatile range. But before I declare them favorite or not favorite, I think we need to listen to them again, and this time playing with a pick in a mix. The reason for that is this. These strings have a thick feeling to them. Now, they'll wear in. The ones that I have on this bass are only about a month old. They've only been on the bass for about a month. I played this bass with these strings in church recently, and I found myself playing with a pick the whole time. So let's see how these sound in a modern sounding mix played with a pick, and then we'll talk about a verdict. What I recommend getting these strings for is if you're looking for a flatwound string that's versatile. So maybe if you're new to flatwound strings and you want one that's really versatile to kind of get into the world of flatwound strings, or maybe if you're currently playing flats like I was, but you need the sound to be able to do a little more, to get a little modern, to not be so old school. I think these flats accomplish those purposes. That said, for me, are they my new favorite flats? No. I mean, I do like them, but they're not my favorites. And so for my favorite flats at this moment in time, I haven't tried everything. I've still got a couple brands to try. I need to try Labella, Ernie Ball. But I'm still torn between TI and Diodario right now. And then these would probably come third. That said, it doesn't mean I don't recommend them, because if you like the sound in the demos today, and if you like some flats that'll still have a versatile zing to them, then I really recommend checking these out. So what are your favorite flatwound bass strings? I'm really interested in this subject, so please chat with me in the comments about flatwound bass strings. And thank you guys so much for checking out this video today. Please stay tuned to the Rumbling Man channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Please give me a thumbs up if you're willing. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. We've got some really cool electric guitar pickups coming up. We're gonna look at some basses. I know of 2 basses we're gonna look at. Just great reviews coming up. More flatwound string related videos. So stay tuned, and thank you for viewing. Thank you for the support. God bless you guys. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.